Hello, my name is JC Ariza, and for my 10 Little Indians project, I chose the short story Do You Know Where I Am? And my theme that I chose was relationships. The first picture I chose was this couple that is in a silhouette, and there are red hearts coming out above it. The reason I chose this quote going along with this picture was it signified the young love of these two individuals in school. The next quote that I chose was a picture of a dishonest man, or a man that has the intentions to lie. Going along with the quote, but I imagine she was shocked and hurt by my dishonesty. The next picture that I chose was this picture of a couple who seems to be having some problems or some communication problems, going along with the quote, we were so fragile, I worried that one wrong word could completely break us. The next quote I chose was, if Sharon had always had her doubts about my character, and perhaps had always considered me an undependable braggart. I chose this picture because it shows this soldier who is bragging to another person, and it always showed as the husband being the bigger person or try to be a perfect person for his wife. The next picture I chose was this couple who seems to be having a fight, and with the intentions of it being a physical fight, going along with the quote, how could I love a person and want to hurt her so much? The next quote I chose was, you don't get to feel as much pain as me, now say it, tell me exactly. So this picture goes along with the communication problems that were going on in their relationship in the story. She didn't want to tell him the full side of the story, and he wanted to know everything because he felt like he had the right to, especially being lied to like that. This next quote that I chose was, I didn't want to save the cat, I wanted to preserve Sharon's high opinion of me. I chose this picture because it's kind of funny to me how it's a shadow of a strong man, but in reality it's a man who doesn't have much muscle. And the husband saw himself as this high, perfect being, when in reality his wife didn't want that. The next picture I chose was a very interesting one to me. It shows a colored individual in a crowd of black and white, and it's standing out in this big crowd. Going along with the quote is, her joy was always rowdy, rude, and pervasive. His wife's joy was very contagious, and when they would go out, she would always be the main character in these type of situations. The next quote I chose was about truths that we want to confront ourselves in relationships. The quote is, I lied to you once, but I haven't lied to you since. So he kept his promise of not lying again to her, and kept that until the end of their marriage and until death. Next, the quote is, I never asked to be forgiven, and Sharon never offered her forgiveness. So he just lived with this this idea of not asking for forgiveness for this situation because he felt like if he had said anything more, it would have broken his relationship with Sharon. And here we can see that the picture shows a guy forgiving, or two people, and one is forgiving the other. And this is my works cited page. Thank you.